This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 10592 Lansford Lane. We're on top of a concrete tile roof. This is a flat concrete tile roof, and you can see that there's a bunch of tiles that have been slipping. All these ones that are kind of slipping down. I pulled this tile down again just to show what the overall condition of the underlayment is. So there's a common misconception with tile roofs that the tiles was protecting the home, when in reality it's the paper that is protecting the home. This is the original roof, and you can see just how brittle this underlayment is. This stuff is really just kind of coming apart, crumbling in my fingertips. You can see how rusted out those caps are, and these are all signs that the product itself has gone well past its life expectancy. So typical tile roofs like this are going to last anywhere from 20 to 25 years depending on how well it was built, and also how much maintenance has been done on it. And you can see all these slip tiles are causing a lot of damage, and a lot of this damage is irreversible at this point. This tile was slipped, so I pulled it down a little bit further, and you can see all the water streaks that are coming down, showing what that underlayment looks like. You can see how smooth this underlayment is. If you could feel it, it's almost fuzzy. It's very thin. So fresh underlayment is going to be very thick. It's going to be very coarse, gritty, granular to the touch, and this product is none of that. So again, you can see all these tiles that have been slipping throughout the years, allowing a bunch of water to get in. We got another big slip tile right here that I want to point out. It's kind of a steep roof. So, but you can see this tile has slipped. I haven't moved this yet, but you can see all that the decking is exposed. So the underlayment has completely deteriorated from this portion of the roof. Now that wood decking has been exposed, all that wood decking is soaking in the water, rotting, and just continuing to get worse and worse. So that wood is going to need to be replaced. We've got some tight valleys on this roof, so you can see how tight these tiles are together. So when we redo this roof, we're going to open these valleys up. So we want to allow for water and debris to flow freely off this roof. You can see how all the leaves accumulate in this valley. Pieces of the tile chip off and they get stuck in this valley. So then what ends up happening is, as that water flows off the roof, instead of just flowing freely, it'll get stuck and then it'll end up diverting into areas of the roof where it's not supposed to. There's a leak coming from inside the garage. It could very well be coming from this valley itself. See, we got a big cracked tile right here. So based off of the age of this roof, I do want to point this other point out too. So you can see this ridge cap has been broken for a while, and all that underlayment has been exposed. So again, another area where water gets underneath these tiles, goes down, gets stuck underneath this valley metal, and then will end up showing its face in this section. So based off of the age of this roof, based off of how many slip tiles there are, how much exposed underlayment there has been for all these years, I am going to recommend a full tear off on this property. The tile itself is still in pretty good shape. We don't need to replace the actual tile. Concrete tends to get stronger as it ages. We can do what's called a lift and reset. This is a perfect candidate for that. So we're going to lift all these tiles up. We're going to replace that felt underlayment with a layer of titanium PSU 30. So that is a self-adhesive, thick, synthetic product that goes directly to the wood decking. It seals off any nail head that goes through it. It comes with a limited lifetime warranty. And that's going to go along with our lifetime workmanship warranty that you're going to get from us over at Build Brothers. We use all in-house crews. All my crews are licensed and insured. So once this roof goes ahead and gets replaced, the underlayment is reinstalled. We're going to add brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter. So this is a new roof next door. Drip edge is that piece of metal. We're going to go ahead and replace that as well. We're also going to be replacing these dormer vents with O'Hagan vents, just like your neighbor has. These vents are always extremely susceptible to leaks, so we're going to get rid of those, and we're going to upgrade those with the O'Hagan vents. We're going to add a couple on this side as well, just to increase that exhaust ventilation for the homeowner. Once that is all said and done, the original tile that's here will go ahead and be reinstalled on the roof. New mortar caps. You can see the mortar's completely missing at this point. We're going to do all new mortar caps on this roof also. We'll go ahead and reseal, reflash all these penetrations, paint them and match the roof as well to make it look nice and fresh. And then this homeowner will have a roof that they won't have to deal with again for the next 35 plus years or so. That is it for my inspection.